Hey guys, Happy New Year to you all. Okay, today we have a MacBook Pro 2020. We have 19 volts but 0.08 amps. Simply means no power on the system. So, on these situations, we normally use our schematic diagram to trace the power line to check if there is errors. But looking at this, you understand that one, we have PP bus present and also PPG3 hot is present on this motherboard. So simply means that possibly this error should be a short, or some part of the motherboard is hot, which can also triggers to this system malfunction. So now we are going to use our flare camera first to check if there is any possible errors that is being identified, because your flare camera will help you to identify if there is excessive hotness on the motherboard, which can result to this. Closely like you see that there is an error on this place. The system is hot on that port, which also simply means that this also can cause the system from not coming up or not functioning. You can see here, I've removed the power, plug it back again, the hotness stick comes up. So we are going to remove the charging line and do a thorough check and remove or replace the chip that is hot. And looking at this chip, this is a capacitor. That's a capacitor. So we are going to replace this capacitor. Okay, we are going to replace this capacitor. Sorry for the roughness, not brightening the camera. So we are going to replace the capacitor that is hot, and this capacitor was identified with our flare camera. So we are going to replace it, and we are going to use a donor board and fix it up. So we are going to remove it now. Now we apply our hot gun, set it at 350. The 350 will enable you to not to give the other chips excessive heat, so that when you are replacing it, not after you replace it, more errors will be seen or will comes out of the system. So we're going to use the heat set at 350 to remove it. Now you can see we are trying to pull it at 350. Will take time actually, but you have to be patient. It will take time, but you have to be patient, because if you say you want to use 450 and after removing and fixing you encounter more errors from that same circuit area, it means that all your efforts has been in vain. So now we've removed the chip, and we're going to remove it from our donor board. So we're going to remove the chip from our donor board to replace it. So okay, so we're going to get the donor board now. Okay. Okay, we've removed it from our donor board now, so we are replacing it back. This port we have to be careful so as not to pull out from any other chip from the system, and also not to affect the good ones with excessive heat. Okay, so we're going to pull it in now. After fixing it, we are going to allow the system to cool down. Allow the temperature the hotness to reduce. Once the temperature is being reduced, you can now put to test. Those are the simple method to use, because if you don't understand the simple methods on these motherboards, you might likely condemn the systems at the process of waking it up more. So we've now plugged it in. You can see closely from our reader. You'll see that what we have now is 0.3435. Simply means there is power on the system now. You can see 19 volt, 19.8, 0.37. So we have power. So the amperage, all the voltage has been completed. So you can see the loading sign. We've coupled it on the motherboard. So now the loading sign is up, loading to see what actually is on the system actually. So now you can see the process. After we've done the hardware aspect, you take it to the cooling aspect to reduce the hotness. You now put the system to test. Now after putting it to test, you now couple it now to the housing. The housing gives you room to checkmate for the screen display, for the keyboard, for the every other possible parts of the system also. So with this, I think you can see that the system is up, the fan is spinning. So we've concluded on solving this problem, and our customer will be very happy because this is a good one. This system is an expensive system, but all data recovered, because every information on this system is being embedded on the board. So if anything happens to your motherboard, automatically everything you have on your system is gone. So keep subscribing to HGS Assist. Thank you.